Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. Happy Mental Health Monday. Happy Monday. Good morning. Welcome back to everyone, new people, old people, everyone. I see new people. I believe when I'm recording this video, we have 270 subscribers to this channel. Thank you so much to all of you guys that's continue listen to the channel, engage with the channel, subscribing, sharing, liking, comment. Thank you so much. Thank you for all new followers. All followers, thank you so much. And if this is the first time you with this channel and you like what you're hearing, share, subscribe, comment, like, do something. Let me know that you are here and I'm not talking by myself. And if you learn something, come on, leave me a comment. Let me know that you learned something to continue encouraging me to continue talking to myself, it seemed like, but I know all of you guys are listening. Welcome back. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I did. I hope everyone is having a good holidays. I am having a great holidays. So welcome back to all of you guys. So today I'm going to do something different. For some of you guys who's new, I have been spending, I think since August, where I'm talking about children mental health. So I have been selecting one topic and talk about it and explain how it's impacting our children's mental health and so on. But today I realize I do not have a lot of Mondays in the upcoming because I want to end in children's mental health and go to something else in the beginning of next year. So I realize I do not have a lot of Mondays, so I have decided to create a list of different things that's actually impacting our children's mental health. And if anything that I say you like or you feel like you wanted more information about it, let me know in the comment below and I can either create a whole video to it or reach out to you and explain what I mean. And if you do follow me to social media, sometime I go ahead and I say more about it. Okay. So today I'm going to say a bunch of things, a list of things, little things, small things that's actually can impact in our children's mental health. Before I continue with the topic or saying the list that I have, you guys know I always stop right here to ask you guys, what did you do last week to take care of your mental health? What did you do? What did you do last week to take care of your mental health? Or are you thinking of what you did last week to take care of your mental health? I want to share with you what I did last week to take care of my mental health. Last week, what I did to take care of my mental health is I expressed myself. Sometimes, I don't know, especially in our culture, it's really tough for us to express ourselves. And sometimes we dig it down, we sweep it under the rug until we are unable to hold it anymore, and then we blow out. And of course, when we do not express ourselves, it stays in the body. Sometimes we are emotionally eating the feelings. Sometimes we passive aggressively going through the feelings, and sometimes the feelings stay in our body, it's stressing us and so on. So for last week, someone did to me that I didn't feel right about it, I decided to express myself. And every time I have expressing myself, I realize it is so good. The person always take it so well, because when we don't just wait and we allow the person to keep at it, you'll be surprised how well we do it. Like, we able to sit down and say, okay, you know what you did here didn't make me feel good. It made me feel this and that and that and that and that, right? And then that person sometime can hear it. And if they don't, that's when you know you have to set your boundaries and with that individuals, right? You don't want that person to keep hurting you. Okay? So let's do it. Let's go over some of the things that can impact in your children's mental health. One of the things that can impact in your children's mental health is family conflict. things that's happening in the family, the tensions at home, family stress, financial stress, social stress, parent burnout, housing instabilities, financial instabilities, when you can't pay your bills, when there is issues in the home, when there's issues between moms and dads, when there's issues between yourself. Normally, our kids feel what you are trying to hide. Another things too, it's family culture, culture period, intergenerational pattern, stigma. Some normal culture habit can still be emotionally heavy for children. So be careful of things that to you, it's normal in your family, or it's normal in your culture, or it's normal in the generations going on, or it's certain stigma that you have and you believe it is normal, it is very common. It might still be emotionally heavy for the children. Another things that can impact in the children mental health is big life transition, like moving new school, new grades, new age, having a new baby in the home, or even having a transition baby in the home. Like let's say they go to college, they get married, while parent are dating again, right? Different things, coming to America or going to another country or going to a different state, right? Or moving, like I mentioned, or it can even mean like different change in the home, right? So those changing, it doesn't mean just because something is good or something is positive that it's not impacting our children's mental health. And the next thing is trauma. And there's the big trauma and there's the little trauma, right? The big T and the little t. The big traumas can be medical traumas. They can be abuse. They can be physical abuse, sexual abuse. Those are the big trauma. But little traumas like divorce, little traumas like immigrations, deportation, little traumas can even death in the family, grief, loss of a pet, right? That can also impact in the children's mental health. Behavior is communication. So pay attention on how your kids are behaving when they are going through those traumas or when they are going through things. Because you might say, sometime in the clinic, I get a lot of parents that say, oh, he's changing. Something is different. And when I'm assessing, sometimes you will see those little trauma that's also impacting the children's mental health. Behavior is communication. Pay attention. Another things that can impact children's mental health is peer relationship and bullying. Relationship with friends, lack of relationship with friends. Are they able to make friends? Social dynamic. Sometimes there's kids that's getting bullying at school. They're getting bullying at school for anything. Sometimes too, now they're doing social media bullying, right? So like they can have like a group chat and they are joking about each other and they're making fun of each other. Or they're saying certain things about each other. Loneliness, hurt, even in a crowd of school. Another things that can impact children's mental health is school performance, school pressure, academic pressure, academic performance. I know sometimes some parents having high expectation for their kids for their school. They have to have a certain grade. They have to win a certain grade. And there is a lot of stress at school too. I don't know if you guys realize that school can be very stressful for the kids. Sometimes, yes, you're expecting good stuff for them. They also have a high expectation for themselves too. Especially if the kids is having a hard time in school, like they're having a hard time with their learning, or they have some specific learning issues that can be very stressful for them. When a child struggles in school, they may start to believe that they are the struggle. Another things that also impacted children's mental health that a lot of people is like we are underrated how important it is. It's actually sleep. Your children will need sleep. Your children need a good 8 to 9 hours of sleep. If they are going to be taking naps, I say no longer than an hour in the middle of the day. So sleep is very important for your children. It helps their brain. It helps resetting the brain. It gives their brains break. There's quite a few things that's going with our brain, with our body, with our life when we sleep. A tired brain can look like anxiety. A tired brain can look like ADHD. A tired brain can look like bad attitude. Some kids, because they're not sleeping well, they even look like they are seeing things that's not there. They are hearing things that's not there. They're doing poor at everything in life. I know I talk about nutrition in the prior video. I didn't do a English one because when I was recording, it disappeared. Yes, it did. If any of you guys also listening to me and you are a create content person or things like that, and you can suggest to me a nice camera, because I'm hoping that I can use a camera next year when I move, so I don't have to always use my phone. So let me know, put in the comment a good camera that I can use to do my video. So the things that I also touched on last week is nutrition. The way your children is not moving their body, their relationship they have with food, if they are emotionally eating, if they are not doing physical activity, the way you're speaking about their weight, the way you're speaking about their health, the way you're speaking about them, because health conversation at home should be able to build your children up. It shouldn't be tearing your children. So very be careful of that. Like I said, this was going to be a very nice and short video. I wanted to go over certain areas that can actually impact the children's mental health. If any of those things that I mentioned sound like, you want a little bit more into it, you can let me know in the comment below. So this is it. This is where we're going to end our video for today. We always end our video with reading a dose of self-care, so we're going to do so. Our dose of self-care for today say, each day it's a new chance to shine and make a difference. Each day is a new chance to shine and make a difference. If we are telling it to taking care of our children mental health, I mentioned this before and I'm going to mention it again. Nobody, your child, nobody is perfect. Your child is not asking you for perfection, but your child is asking for someone who's present. Your child is asking for someone who's conscious. Your child is asking for someone who's here or who's actually trying to heal, who's repairing, who's supportive. Your child is asking for someone who's trying to take care of their mental health, to take care of their physical health, to take care of their social health. Your child deserves someone who's trying in this life, that's trying to be present, that's trying to do better. Your child is not asking for perfection. None of us can be perfect, but it is nice to be able to be repair and support. And just like this dose of self-care say for today, each day is a new chance for you to do that and make a difference and shine. Thank you so much for all of you guys who watched this video. I wish you a great Monday, a great holidays, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.